Hello Dreamers, welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley Reddit review. It's been a while, haven't done it in 2 weeks, so I'm gonna go and try to find the most popular posts in the last 2 weeks and see what happened since I was gone. Thank you so much for watching, subscribe for more Disney Dreamlight Valley, and let's dive right into it. Me trying to upgrade my characters to level 10 before doing quest work. Okay, giving them a bunch of pancakes. Wait, why? If we're doing quests... Oh, I see what you're saying. So you upgrade them all the way to level 10 before doing their friendship quest. So not like getting them to level 2, then quest, level 4, then quest. I do the same thing. I would literally give them like a couple stacks of flowers or a couple stacks of jam or meals if I have any extra to level them up. And then I go from quest to quest to... Okay, I do the same thing. This is smart. This is a pro strategy. This is hilarious though. That's a lot of pancakes to fit inside Vanellope. I don't think that's gonna happen. More like dragging them along while farming here. Yeah, there are so many ways to efficiently level up characters. Farming has a great benefit of not just giving your characters levels, but also making lots and lots of money in the process. We gotta do farming every once in a while. Well, some people get their money from cooking. This guy, I got most of my money from cooking and not farming. I don't know why. I just find cooking very relaxing, especially now when it's basically instant on the alchemy station, and not the alchemy station, the new cooking station that we got from the summer sizzle event. Putting up ingredients automatically is literally instant, so it's such a good experience. You can make so much money and also so much experience. Wait, no, you don't get experience when cooking. So yeah, I guess farming, if you are gonna level up and make money, farming is superior. That's true. Dreamlight Valley decor. Little town. Alright, let's take a look. Is that water? Wait a second. Is that an actual water feature? How did you make the edges so straight? Oh yeah, I see now. Wow, that's good. I love the feel of the square lakes and the way it's just like... This was something that it looks similar to some stuff that I saw in real life, like the square. It's like those the square pools of water, like near the Washington Memorial. It looks very similar. That's so good. I love it. That's a very good use of the river kit. Okay, it's been long enough. Why don't we have more crowns? Ooh, that's a good question. There is actually a lot of different crowns that we can have. We do have this one though. This one we just got in the premium shop. We have a diadem. We don't have too many crowns. That is actually a very interesting question, because we do have, I think, one forgotten crown, and then we have like a diadem, maybe one or two, but there is so many different princess crowns in the game, and I don't see why. Most of them could definitely work with majority of hairstyles. So yeah, I agree. Let's bring more crowns to Disney Dreamlight Valley. By the way, quick segue. Did you see the Gameloft posting this in the on their social media? They posted a side-eye emoji 5 hours ago. Well, at the moment of the record, yesterday for you watching, near the post of Community Design Challenge, which kinda gives me an idea that that means that we're finally gonna get the companion that we voted for in this challenge months ago. In the upcoming update, they're giving us a little teaser, and I like it. I would love to see that flowery dragon finally join Disney Dreamlight Valley. Hey devs, can we figure out something useful to do with night shards, please? Okay, so right now there's only one thing that I can think of that is kind of useful, is combining them with dream shards and making the shiny shards, and then using them to level up characters, because they give us the highest amount of XP from any item, well, except the gifts that you craft for the Christmas event. But the only fully renewable item that is available at all times, it's the Purified Night Shard. That's the one that gives the most experience. So if you want to level up characters fast, that shard is going to give more experience. But if you don't mind giving a couple extra items, then regular gems will do as well. Other than that, I agree, there's not much use for the night shards. I wish it was possible to not just convert Onyx into Night Shards, but also do it the other way around. Convert the Night Shards into the Onyx. Because Onyx is extremely useful gem, crafting those mining potions, and it's usually the bottleneck, at least for me. I can go mine more Vitalis crystals, but there's no good way to get more Onyx. You just have to get lucky. And in my experience, I just cannot keep up with Onyx demand. Even though you can buy one, my god, I can't believe they did it, one a day from Aladdin Store. They should have at least given us 10 a day. There's no good way to get Onyx, and letting us convert the shards into the Onyx, I feel like would be a perfect solution. So Gameloft, if you're watching, please allow it. Unpopular Opinion. Oh boy, I love those. I couldn't care less about getting Inside Out characters. Give us Snow White, Hercules, Cinderella. I'd love for them to add Pocahontas, but I understand entirely why. Morally, that would be wrong. Okay, so every single update, I feel like there is a debate. Some people are very excited for the characters that are coming. Some people are not that excited. And I think it's totally fair. It's impossible to release a character that every single player is gonna get excited about. I feel like the way we should look at it is that you're gonna get updates where you're getting your favorite characters, but other updates, even if they don't bring your favorite characters, they might bring somebody else's favorite characters, and that just means that the entire community, at least parts of it, every single update are gonna be very happy. If you're not into the character that is coming into current update, in my opinion, there is no reason to be upset because it doesn't take away anything. Instead, you can look at it as some other players who play the same game that you do might get super excited about it, which is a good thing for the game. And it just means that you might need to wait a little bit longer to get the characters that you do want. So even though I totally understand Inside Out is maybe not... It's a very recent story, very recent movie, so a lot of people who are into classic Disney probably not going to be excited. I did watch the first movie. I still haven't watched the second one. Probably should do it before the update, but I'm not sure I'm going to have a chance. But I'll definitely watch it eventually. I did enjoy the Inside Out movie, but I do understand that it's just, if you grew up with classic Disney movies, like the first ones, it's like it's a really, really high bar. So I totally understand people wanting to see Snow White, Hercules, Cinderella, more of it OG Disney characters instead of newer Inside Out. I get it, but the way I see it, I know there's a lot of people who are super excited about it, and I personally, I wouldn't say it's my favorite movie of all times, but I don't mind, and I'm excited to get new stuff, new characters, every update. The characters that come is just a small part of it. There is also Star Path. There is also potentially new quality of life features. There is new items in the Scrooge store. There is so much exciting stuff in every update that even if I'm not getting the characters I want the most, I'm usually still pretty happy with all the stuff that we're getting. Oh yeah, that's true. Cinderella is actually on the roadmap. We are getting her later this year, I think in the winter, and there is a very good chance that we're gonna get Snow White. I would say out of these four, Snow White is probably the most likely one. She just has to be in Disney Dreamlight Valley. She was the first ever fully featured animated movie, and she deserves a spot in Disney Dreamlight Valley. So I think we're gonna get Cinderella, then later we're gonna get Snow White. I think Pocahontas might be a little bit too controversial. So my guess is Gameloft is probably not going to add her, or at least not anytime soon. Maybe when they run out of other characters. Hercules is very likely as well. I think Hercules and Megara, that would be such a cool realm. But since we just got Storybook Vale and Whole Mythopia, I feel like they're going to give us some time to maybe put some other different things into the game and then go back to ancient Greece to bring the rest of the Hercules characters, maybe through the realm. I'm excited for that as well. I'm just excited for everything. I just love this game. I just love pretty much every update, all the new stuff. So bring it. Bring it, Gameloft. Whoever you got for us, I'm here for it. Who do you think it is? Oh yeah, I saw this post. I mean, I'm pretty proud of myself. Initially, when we just got the roadmap, I made a prediction. I said joy and sadness. We're only gonna get those two because of the hint on the image on the roadmap. It had glasses on the table, and the only emotion that wears glasses is sadness, and also joy is like the most, like the main one in this whole thing. So bringing sadness without joy, and they're just such a perfect counterbalance to each other. So yeah, I think joy and sadness makes the most sense. And then when they started introducing things like putting out those beds, all 5 beds, and people were like, are we getting all 5? And I was like, that would be awesome, but I still think that we're only gonna get 2. And then when they said a post with all emojis, I still stand strong. I was like, I know this looks like they are trying to tell us that they're putting all emojis, but I still think it's gonna be just the 2 of them. And I feel like now it's pretty much confirmed that we're only getting joy and sadness, which I'm totally fine with. I feel like 5 characters in one update would be absolutely insane. But I do believe that if this is going to be a realm, we're definitely going to get more emotions in the future. They're just testing out the waters, seeing how people are receiving Inside Out, and later on they're going to be adding more. I personally, I feel like this kind of confirms that they're going to be playable characters. There's been a lot of speculation whether Inside Out is going to become characters, or are they going to be like inside our head, or like how is it going to work? But from what I'm seeing, it's pretty clear these 2 are going to be full-blown characters walking around our valley, which I'm really curious. This is going to be a stretch to make them function outside of their usual facility, outside of the brain, and somehow just be completely separate characters in Disney Dreamlight Valley. I am curious how they're going to explain that one, because I feel like it's got to be a stretch, but I'm excited to see how it's going to play out. For those curious about the lighthouse, and it does actually go in the water. I forgot to test that. That's actually pretty cool. That's another building you could put away in the water in your beach, and since it's not a building but an actual furniture item, that means we can have multiple lighthouses around your valley, and they don't even have to take your land space. So that is kind of solving the problem of a terrible footprint of this item. It's like it has 2 or 3 squares around it that you cannot build in, which honestly made me very upset when I saw it. But putting it in the water kind of makes it look like a floating rock, so it doesn't matter if you can build around it. I'm probably gonna put mine in the water as well. Oh, we got Nora from Horrible Gaming decided to revamp my jungle house build. My god, that is a jungle indeed. Using all the new items as well, the water kit. That's so good. I love how much green is in here and how it kind of blends into environment. It almost feels like it's been like all the plants just grew kind of inside of it and over it and around it, and it just marries it into the scene so well. Wow, amazing design, Nora. So why is this still a thing? Okay, this is a perfect post to end this Reddit review. I've been wondering the same thing. After the major updates we've gotten so far, and how we can move things around, and how that thing can be diagonal, why is this still, them tree houses still stuck? I feel like it kills the vibe of decor in my Forgotten Lands, because it's just chilling in the middle of the Forgotten Lands and takes up so much space. I would love to be able to move it to the corner or something. Has anyone heard if they mentioned possibly making this movable in the future? I 100% agree. I was so confident. I get a lot of things right when I'm making my predictions about Disney Dreamlight Valley, but this is one thing that I got wrong, and I'm still very upset about it. I was so convinced that when we get Forgotten fully implemented in our valley, we're gonna be able to turn this lighthouse thingy into their actual house. Maybe we would have a quest where we would like decorate it and make it like a nice, livable, cute place. But no, we didn't get any Forgotten friendship quests at all. And I feel like the whole the whole way they integrated Forgotten into the valley was very rushed and very underwhelming. It was literally like a 2-minute dialogue exchange when we just got to pick their name, and that's it. No more Forgotten stuff. We just got the prices for leveling Forgotten up, but no quests and no way to still move this treehouse. So I'm kind of curious. The only explanation why we still cannot remove it, or at least move it around, is because there is something else in the future planned for this POI. Maybe we're gonna need to go back into the location. Maybe Forgotten Story is not finished yet. That's the only explanation. But if it is finished, there is absolutely no excuse to not allow us to remove this building. I've seen so many incredible... Basically, having this in the middle kind of forces you for a very specific aesthetic if you want to fit it into your build. But if you want to go with something different, if you want to give your Forgotten Land some very fresh and unique look, you kind of can't, because this spooky giant Nightthorn thing is just sitting in the middle, and it's going to look weird in pretty much any build that is not like spooky, thorny build. I really hope we can move this in the future, or even just remove it. Just have it like I don't know, maybe like a house skin that we can take out and put back in. I feel like that would make the most sense. Finally finished Mirabel's Capybara quest. It's been 84 years. I forgot about it. I'm pretty sure I still have... No, wait, did I finish this? Oh, no, wait, that's Mirabel Capybara quest. I thought you meant the one that we had to feed the critters or take photos of Mirabel and different critters. The Capybara one actually didn't take me this long, but I don't know if I still finished the squirrel and turtle quest. I probably didn't, but honestly, since we got the dog recipe, I don't really care. So, yeah, congratulations. That was a fun quest. Alright, guys. On this note, we're going to end this Reddit review. Hope you enjoyed. It's been nice to finally make a couple more fresh videos. So, here's the thing. I'm going to be leaving again tomorrow for a whole week camping trip. I'm sure most of you already know. And I'll be, unfortunately, missing the first couple of days of the update. I don't think I'll be able to update, install, and play the game while I'm camping, because in the forest there's no internet connection. I might be able to like get some signal here and there, so I might be able to keep up with the news, but I don't think I can update multiple gigabytes of game and also run it on the laptop. So probably gonna have to wait until next Saturday for my update review and all the cool features that it brings. But that being said, I do have quite a few more videos prepared for you for while I'm going to be gone. There's going to be inspiration video tomorrow. Then there's going to be results video. Then there is going to be a couple more valley tours still coming. So I hope you guys going to have fun and enjoy the videos. I will maybe make 1 or 2 videos if there's some big news like patch notes for the update from my phone. I did make it happen before, so I think I can do it. But after I'm back, there is lots of exciting stuff I have planned. So stick around till then to find out what those things are. And for now, thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?
Oh.